The habit I created that changed my life the most is easily the simplest, but it's also the hardest. If you're new here, I'm a former people pleaser and recovered alcoholic, and I help people overcome both. First, you have to understand that your growth is only partly reliant on the things that you start doing. But the real change happens in the shit that you quit. Recently, I'd been allowing myself to have a few more drinks than I would usually. And while it wasn't becoming a problem, I started to notice things in my persona and the ways that I was showing up that I just didn't care for. And this was about where the new habit comes in. Once every single month, I sit down and I ask myself a series of questions. And one of those questions is, what am I doing that I know I should stop doing if I wanted to accelerate my life in a bigger way? And sometimes the answer is nothing. But the most recent time I asked, the word drinking came up, and I decided to immediately correct course. I realized it was slowing me down in ways that I really wanted to accelerate. I realized that my mind wasn't functioning exactly the way I want. And if I was to just stop doing that one activity, all of that would go away. And over the years, I've gotten many answers to that question. Sometimes it was smoking. Sometimes it was dishonesty. It's been social media and really every other variety of stuff that I didn't really want to change. They're very often things that I enjoy doing, but they're also things I know that are not good for me. So take a moment this afternoon and ask yourself these questions. What's one thing I know I'm doing that's hindering my life? How is that thing out of alignment with my goals? What would be the impact in both the micro and the macro if I was to stop doing that? And most importantly, ask yourself, how would I celebrate the change? And try to remember that personal growth and stagnation are both choices that you make. And the things that you stop doing will lead you to loving yourself in ways you never possibly imagined. Hope this helps.